Yeah, so I was telling you you were here last week on Tuesday. But yeah, so I have to tell people the truth, bro, because I'm not a liar like that, and I'm not gonna pretend that we didn't already do this. So I have to let them know we filmed this episode last week, but I wanted to make it right. So I had a little issue because my problem is that I always lose shit, right? So I lost one of the files, and I didn't want to give you guys a half-ass podcast, so I decided to bring my guest back. He was kind enough to come back, so you're in for a good one. You guys are gonna learn a lot of things today. It's very much related to what we do every day, which is be on our phone. That's like a problem nowadays, but also there's a lot of good things that come along with understanding what your device can do for you, especially if you're into like creating content, just capturing moments. We're gonna go into all the details. If you guys are new to the channel, the Needed Podcast, we're in season 2. A lot of good stuff on here as far as like information and motivation, and of course like some funny story times and stuff like that. So my guest today, he's really a specialist when it comes to reviewing anything that's tech related. We're gonna talk a little bit about his journey and how he got started with all that. My guy, Happy. That's it. He just told me to call him that, but this is his Instagram handle. We're gonna tag it right here. How are you, man?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Thank you for coming again. No worries, because I know you're busy and all this stuff, but we make it work. We make it work. So let's get straight to it. Pick up where we left off. Like I said, I briefly just mentioned that you're into the tech reviews and stuff like that. I know there's a lot of products coming out right now for Apple. Is it worth it? Do these people need to get the iPhone 14?
No.
No? I thought you were going to say yeah.
No. If you have like iPhone 11 or lower, then get the iPhone 14.
If you have the iPhone 11 or lower,
get the 14. Yeah. If you have 12, 13, don't need.
Some people still do have it though. I'm not trying to be funny, but some people just feel like they never need to upgrade, right?
Yeah, but if you have like 11 and then you upgrade it to the 14, then you'll obviously notice the differences. But if you already have like a 12 or 13, there's no need to upgrade.
No need to upgrade. Nah. So I noticed too when the storage with the settings, when you actually go to the upgrade, it kind of messes up your current phone. So what's up with that?
There's nothing like that.
No, because every time I upgrade like my thing, it seems like.
Oh, you're talking about the software update?
Yeah.
I don't think so. There is like a conspiracy behind that. That Apple is doing that on purpose so that you'll buy the new phone. But I don't think so. I had never noticed anything like that.
Okay, so how come you say that it's not worth buying it? So is it literally the exact same thing, or what can they expect? What's really different?
So the thing is, so they have 4 models. So iPhone 14, iPhone 14 Plus. 14 Plus is the latest one. It's got a 6.7 inches screen, but it's the regular. It's not the Pro. So the screen refresh rate, it's 60 hertz. So basically, it's not good for gamers. But if you need like a phone with a good battery life, then 14 Plus may be a good one.
Okay.
And the thing is,
I think you got me there because my shit always dies. So
yeah. So the 14 and 14 Plus have the same processor from the last year iPhones.
Okay.
But the thing is, they have the Pro Series processor in the 14 one. So it's basically the same phone, just they changed just the numbers. Okay. That's it. And if you talk about the Pro Series, there's not a single difference. I compared both cameras, 13 Pro, 14 Pro, 13 Pro Max, 14 Pro Max. Basically, the Pro Series, there's only 2 differences in the sizes. First is the screen size, and second is the battery, right? Mm-hmm. Everything else is the same. So I compared batteries, I compare cameras, I compare screens. Everything is the same. The bad thing is the battery life on the 14 Pro series is worse than the 13 Pro series.
Really?
Yeah, it's a downgrade in terms of battery.
Wow.
Yeah, in cameras, there is a little refinement, but regular person is not going to notice that. If you're like a techie, and if you compare side by side, then you can see the difference. But if you give the phone to a
average person, care.
Nobody cares.
Nobody's gonna notice. I mean, some people don't really care for that. Some people don't use their phone to that extent. But
even
let's say somebody is though. Because us, we create content with it.
Yeah, if you create content, then maybe you'll notice the subtle differences. But I don't think there's too much. Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, the one good thing about the 14 Pro series, actually it's in the regular 14 too. It's the cinematic mode. Now you can shoot cinematic videos in 4K. So basically, it's like you get the blur.
Okay, so that's what I was gonna jump into, creating content and understanding all the tools you have in the iPhone. So we spoke about this last time, how you don't really need all the fancy shit to get content done. So just speak a little bit about what they can do with the iPhone in terms of the settings to make their stuff better.
You can do anything. You can basically do anything at the moment. Right now, the mic is really good. The camera quality is really good. If you think, the only thing I think you should work on is your audio. So you can get, like I talked about last time, just get a lav mic. You know, the clip-on mics.
Right.
Just get that. It's like $30-$40 and you're good to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it makes the audio improve.
Yeah. For the video, it's
you gave me a little tip on that. You told me what to get. I bought it and I actually really liked it.
yeah, it's really good.
It's a Rode mic.
Rode mic,
And
yeah.
basically
It goes
it's a
straight
vlogger
to
kit.
the lightning kit, yeah.
Right. So it's literally where your charger goes, guys. I don't have it on me right now, but I will show you. But basically, it comes with a tripod. It comes with a light that's super bright, by the way.
Yeah.
And then it comes with filters, and then it comes with a mic. So the entire process of creating, let's just say, content in general, even if it's for your YouTube, you could literally start with your phone.
You
so
can
right
start
now,
with your phone.
Yeah, you can start with your phone. So a lot of people that are watching, sometimes they think it's like so far out of the reach to even create content for YouTube or anything. I mean, just getting started, you know,
So
we're
I
gonna
tell you
jump
one
into
thing.
that.
I tell you one thing. I was here last Tuesday.
Yeah.
I posted 6 TikToks after that, and I shot everything on my iPhone 14 Pro Max, and I got 3 million views on that
3 million views
in 1 week.
So are you even
I
on TikTok in general?
I just started posting on TikTok. I created TikTok like a while back just to, you know, look at the stuff. But now I started posting on TikTok, and my videos went viral. So I have, let me check. I'll tell you. So I am close to 10,000 followers right now on TikTok.
Okay, pretty recent then you started.
Pretty recent, yeah. So one video got 1.6 million views. The second video got 134K. And then 12K, then 1.1 mil, then 194K, then 410,000
Wow,
views. Yeah.
that's crazy. That's the algorithm on there is like really good right now.
I just started posting on TikTok and I shot everything on my phone. So basically you can shoot anything with your phone and post. You don't need fancy stuff.
Right. So
I'm like a firm believer of that.
Yeah, we're gonna get a little bit more into that, but now I just want to kind of formally like introduce you and just a little bit of your background, how you got started, because obviously right now we're just talking about all the things you've learned with time and how you're starting to, you know, clearly you've built up enough, you know, ways to know how to do this to where now you're on different platforms. So let's let them know like a little bit about your upbringing, family background, and then just how you even got started into this.
So I was born here, but my schooling and college is from India. So I studied there. Then I moved back here in 2014, I believe, or 2013-14.
What part of India?
Punjab.
Punjab.
I'm from Chandigarh, if someone is watching from India. So I'm from Chandigarh. I did my schooling from Chandigarh, then my graduation from Chandigarh. Then I came here. Then I have 2 masters, by the way, and I never used them. Because right after...
What was it for?
I have a master's in computer engineering, and then I have an MCA degree.
What's the MCA?
It's like a master's of computer application. Both are interconnected.
So it doesn't transition to what the YouTube and all that?
No, not at all. So
I mean, it looks good probably if you look at it. I mean, I'm sure if people see your resume, they're like,
it looks good.
Like, this is probably why he's good at doing this.
Yeah,
right?
people think that way, but it's not like that. So right after I finished my college, I started working as an intern for worldwide facilities in downtown. On my second day, I was on my commute to the workplace, and I met one guy in a train going to downtown Los Angeles. And the guy, I was on my Instagram, as I told you. So I was on my Instagram, I was looking at my pictures, and the guy said, "Hey, why don't you try in Hollywood?" And I was like, "Bro, how?" And
Hollywood, what? Like acting or what?
Like, I never thought about it, right? But then he said, "Oh, there is an agency in Burbank called Central Casting. You should go there." I went there, and they only accept like 50 people every day, and I think they have like 2 days when they accept like everything. So you have to go there. So first day I went there at like 6 a.m. and then never. Everyone was like, I have like I think 150 people behind me, like in front of me, right? And then second time I went there at like 3, couldn't make it. And third time I'd make it, I was like, I went there at like 1 or I think 12 in the middle of the night. And then we waited till like 9 a.m. because at 9 a.m. they opened the doors for Central Casting.
So you almost camped overnight?
Yeah. You have to do that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you have to do that. It's like, I'm talking about 2016, I'm saying. But right now, I don't know if the same thing happens now or not. Maybe. So but Central Casting is still in Burbank. It's a very big agency. It's for extras and everything. So I started working with them. I got a few like background roles. I did a few episodes of what's that? So Love and Hip Hop.
Love and Hip Hop.
Love and Hip Hop. I was in the season. I forgot the season. So I did Love and Hip Hop. I did The Voice. The
Voice.
singing competition. I did that, and I did. There was one in Sony's lot. It was some like a talk show,
Okay.
and I got no clue. After that, I went to the production route. I did the back end thing and just like audience work. And in the meanwhile, I started doing YouTube.
Damn. So just you making the effort to go. Obviously, you didn't quit because you went multiple times until you got there, and you got a bunch of opportunities in Hollywood, which is really cool because maybe some people.
And
I mean, you don't have to have any really special talent to even be part of that, guy.
And
So just so you know,
I don't know if the app is still there or not, but there was an app called Circus, SURKUS. Circus. On that app, you have to just sign up, and they'll pay you to attend the events. So basically, like how there's some new bar is opening. They'll say, "Oh, send this many people to our club," and they'll pay you. So I started with them. So I did one show in North Hollywood. That was my first show. Then I met a few people. They say like, "Oh, I'm an actor. I'm a producer." You know how LA people are. I'm a producer.
Everyone's a producer.
Everyone is a producer. Everyone is a DJ.
I call myself a producer too.
Yeah. So everyone is a DJ. So I went there. I attend some events with Circus. They pay me good. They pay enough. And
that's what you told me when I met you. You said I'm an actor. Like,
no, I never said that.
I'm kidding.
Yeah. So after that, the Hollywood thing, I did that until 2019 and most probably like November, December. I quit in like December, I believe, because at that time my YouTube was like way too big for me to handle.
So how'd you even start the YouTube in between that time?
Oh,
like what got you to start the YouTube? Because that's where a lot of people
honestly,
are at.
I don't want to do any job, and I found out like Hollywood is not reliable.
Not sustainable, like over
not sustainable. One day you have like a lot of money, and then you have to like search for work for like next 5-6 months. I can't do that. I need something that's stable, and I don't have a degree. I don't know how to act right, and I don't look that good. So I was like, this is not my thing. I'm doing this just to get some money, right? And I was looking for other ways to make money, and I don't want to do any like desk job because that's my nightmare.
Like you didn't want a 9 to 5.
No, that's not my thing. So I saw like at that time, Mo Vlogs was big. He's a Dubai-based vlogger. Mo Vlogs was big. Logan Paul was a thing back then. Casey Neistat. I used to watch them, and one day I was like, let me just start this YouTube thing, and that's how I started. And I started in Hindi. So I have 3 channels. So first is Happy Ozla. That's my tech channel where I review tech. Second is Happy Ozla Vlogs where I post travel vlogs. Third, I just started it. It's called Techie Tones where I post videos, tech videos, but in English because I want to focus more on the United States. Because right now I have a big audience, but most of my audience majority is in India. So
how many subscribers on the channels?
So I have 433K on my tech channel and 451K on my vlog channel.
That's big.
Yeah, and then 4K on my Techie Tones channel.
Okay, so basically what you're saying is that right now your audience is mainly in India and your videos are in Hindi.
Yeah, in Hindi.
So you're trying to transition to the English.
English, yeah. Because in English audience market, you make the most money.
Right.
Because right now I don't make that kind of money like people expect, right? And when I started the YouTube thing, I didn't know that.
Right.
I thought
it's a learning curve. For sure.
It's a learning curve. Nobody told me. I have no mentors. Like all my family people are like engineers, doctors. You know how Indian families are.
Yeah, like Mexican families. They want us to be
conservative. They were like, go study, do this job, and get this, get that, and I don't like that.
The traditional way.
Yeah, the traditional way. But when I was like in my teenage, I was like really confused. I don't know what to do with my life. So I asked like few people, what should I do? They're like, oh, do the engineering. I was like, oh, let me just go to this.
That's like the worst thing to ask at that age, huh? Like, what should I do?
Yeah, and like now I understand. Like, if you want to make money and if you want to go at a bigger place, you need to approach people who are at that level. If you ask like a person who's like doing a 9 to 5, he can't tell you like how to make like $1 million, right?
Right. I mean, the people have
it's
opinions.
It's all about mindset, bro.
Yeah, but people have opinions about that too because like, okay, like if you're gonna tell me advice, if it's gonna make me be like you, I don't want to fucking listen. Now, if somebody is telling you advice, let's say I'm asking you for tech advice and you're telling me because I see your views, I see your engagement, I see your posts, I'm gonna listen to you.
Yeah.
Because you have that to back it up. But pretty much, guys, like this is the advantage of listening today, that you guys get to hear somebody's story and understand, like, we all start somewhere and we all fuck up and then we keep growing and learning. But it's important to feed yourself this information, because this is the shit that gets you to want to start your YouTube channel tomorrow or start creating content. I mean, after our last visit,
you started
I bought the mic
reels.
and then I just started posting. I said, fuck it, you know what? Like, I always think about it too much. And somebody like me that is confident in their work and they know what they bring to the table, we still have those doubts, you know? So I just started posting more content, and I'm like, you know what, bro? Like,
just start.
I already do it on my stories. I need to be more consistent on my reels and
My
let that content
is
stick there, you know?
Start.
Just start, yeah.
Don't wait for the perfect time.
So your content sucked in the beginning, you feel?
A lot.
Yeah.
Like my first 100 videos were like horrible videos. And still now, I can't even watch my videos because I hate my voice.
Yeah. That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Like, people don't know that.
Yeah, but I still remember for the first, I think 20, 30 videos. On my first video, I set up, I bought a camera that's called T6. And there's like no mic input in that. So just the audio straight from the camera. I shot 2 videos, and at that time, I'm talking about September of 2017. At that time, there was no thing like 4,000 hours of watch time or anything. You just need 10,000 views and you'll get monetized. So I bought those views from Google. I just searched how to get views, and someone recommended me one website.
So
I bought it.
they just said, like, it's like a black market almost. Just buy it.
Yeah, I buy like fake views, 10,000 views, and I on my first day, like first 10, 20 minutes, I got 10,000 views. And on my first night, like I uploaded at like 7 p.m. At 10 p.m. my channel got monetized.
Oh wow! So people don't know that, but on YouTube, guys, in order to get paid, you have to be monetized. So basically, what he's saying is he bought these views. And at the time, you got the instant results, right? But over time, what happened though? Like, what happened?
And then in November of 2017, YouTube rolled out a new program that says if you want to get monetized, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. To get that, it took me like a year. So in July of 2018, I got monetized again. And then I started making money. And then I found out that my audience is from India. That's why my CPM is too low and I'm not making that much money. So if you want to make more money from YouTube, start making videos in English, because that's how you reach more people from United States, France, the countries with bigger ad rates.
Okay.
Higher ad rates.
Wow. So
it's a big thing.
I mean, this is just like extra information. If anybody's interested in starting anything, it doesn't really have to be anything specific. You could be reviewing cars. You could be a family channel. You could be just something with your kids, anything like that. But it's just important to know the back end of it, because I mean, of course, there's videos that you guys are clearly watching on YouTube, like this one today. But if you're listening on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, I mean, just take notes. I always encourage everybody to just write these things down, because sometimes they slip our mind. But that's kind of the back end of being monetized on YouTube and earning. And it all really depends, like he says, too, on the language. I just feel like the attention span of people, it discourages them from doing long videos. But you told me that the long videos on YouTube are basically good still, right?
You can place more ads if you have a longer video. If you have like a video that's longer than 8 minutes, then you can place as many ads as you want. But if the video is shorter than 8 minutes, then YouTube will decide how many ads they'll
Right. I've been messing with the shorts too, which is basically like a reel or like a TikTok for YouTube.
Yeah.
And then I ever since we last spoke, the shorts I did I started posting on Facebook. I started posting on TikTok too. So I'm trying to kind of expand and grow and just be to as many audiences as I can, because like you said, YouTube is still a top dog in the social media game. So
no doubt,
you want to be on top of that. But I mean, hopefully this encourages some of you guys that are overthinking of starting something or not. Just fucking start. I mean, you're going to learn as you go. And obviously right now there's so much more information out there than there used to be when we started. My YouTube channel started in 2011 and it was my first video. It was a barber video. I had 70,000 views and it's still on my channel. You guys could look, maybe 65. I'm probably adding too much extra to it, but it was around there. But I didn't know anything, so I just never was consistent. It probably could have been a big channel for the hair stuff, but I just never did it until like maybe 20. I don't know, maybe 20.
Because back
17, 18, I
if
started
I
again.
if I still remember back in 2013-14, the monetization program was not that strong. Once all these big vloggers came into the scene, that's how now people are doing crazy things.
Well,
bro.
yeah, because in 2013 Instagram started, and
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
a time like my wife started her channel around that time, so she just had that early crowd from Instagram, that early
Yeah.
crowd. Right now, it's hard to grow, So
It's
I mean,
it's
what would you
not
say?
actually.
What would
Now
you, I was
it's-
gonna ask you that. Yeah, like what would
now
you
it's
recommend?
easy to grow, but you need to be very consistent with and you need to give them quality. And
I
if
want to
you-
say it was a competition, not competition, but it's a more competitive market now.
Oh, yeah,
because
yeah,
more people
yeah.
are doing this. What I meant.
people are crazy talented now, especially these young kids who are like 14, 15, 16. They are like talented, bro. Honestly, they are like really talented.
I think it's always been there. It's just more exposed now because
Yeah.
there's more
Now,
people.
like if you go and do Google search or anything, you can find out like most teenagers now, they want to be a YouTuber now. They don't want
Yeah.
to be a doctor, astronaut, or anything. They just want to be a YouTuber.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, people are fascinated by the glamour and everything. Oh, this YouTuber, like, you bought an SVR, I bought a Tesla Model S, or anything like that. You're like, oh, God, bro. This
want
dude
that,
like
yeah.
posted like few videos, and now he's in a SVR. It's so easy. I'm going to do that. If you are going to start YouTube just for the money, you'll get discouraged really soon.
So do it for the
Don't-
right reasons, guys.
yeah.
Don't just do this shit because you want to.
If you have a passion for
whatever,
something, if you
know?
want to showcase your talent, then do it, and that's how you'll make money.
Yeah, you can monetize the things that you know and the talent that you guys have, and I think we all have that gift.
on-
Like we're all good at a lot of
Yeah.
things. Obviously, if you put yourself out there, people are gonna see it, right? So
Yeah.
don't be afraid to start.
And you can start talking about anything. There's no particular like niche you have to be in. So like most people think like, so in YouTube right now, if you want to make more money, right, then you can start a investment channel because the CPM is like way higher. Automobiles and investing, these are the two niches where you get the most money from the
So
views.
investing channel, what would that be like?
What's that guy name?
So is that the category that you put your content on, or
yeah,
what?
so if you post something about like, let's say top 5 credit cards, how to build your credit history, how to make money, these kind of videos, they make more money. Car videos, they make crazy money because the CPM is like way higher.
I'm about to
and
start
the-
reviewing cars at this point.
yeah, honestly, it's like 5 times more than a regular video. Trust
Wow,
me.
that's
Yeah,
crazy.
trust me. And the thing is,
I'm
you
all
know-
thinking like, I'm gonna put a video tomorrow. If you guys see me reviewing the cars at the house, you guys know
it's
why.
actually good.
No, but I would enjoy doing it because I love cars myself. You know.
Yeah, because people, what people do is like they'll go and search what kind of videos are in trending, and then they'll start posting those kind of videos. And what happen is like after a month or two, they'll drain out and they're like, oh man, I'm not enjoying this thing. They feel that burnout, and you don't need that. Start making videos about something that you are passionate about. If
Right.
let's say you are passionate about water, just post about videos about
Why
water.
drinking water is
Anything,
important.
bro. Trust me. There's a guy who posts videos about toothbrushes. He got like 4 million views. And no,
What
sorry,
was he
4
talking
million
about?
subscribers. Like different kind of toothbrushes
What
and
it helps
everything.
with and
Yeah.
stuff?
And I forgot his channel, but he makes like crazy money in millions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's
And he's
wild.
the only one. When he started, everyone laughed. But now everyone's like, wow, this guy is a genius.
Yeah,
So you
they're
can
buying
start
those
talking about
toothbrushes.
anything. Don't think about people because people will always say things about you, even if you're successful or unsuccessful. So start doing things because
They're gonna talk anyways.
Oh, yeah. doesn't matter. Who
You
cares?
guys heard that? We
Who
already know
cares?
this though. This is the universal law. We already know that people talk good or
Yeah.
bad. So just fucking
There-
start. You know.
There's going to be like jealousy and everything. Don't care about
I mean, especially sometimes also too. I want to say that what we think people are saying, we're actually just saying that to ourselves. So sometimes they aren't even thinking that. We're just thinking that in our own mind. So that's why it's important to
Yeah.
just
And honestly, like
follow our gut. Really.
if you are deciding to come in a public space, right? There's going to be like 60 people are going to like say good things about you. Then there are 40 that says bad thing about you. So you have to always like think this in your mind that this is going to happen, and you have to accept this. You can't do nothing about
yeah,
it.
it comes with it, guys.
It comes with it. You have to be like thick-skinned. That's it.
Yeah, the
You
thing
have
is,
to get the
people
thick-
think that sometimes, I mean, life in general, just it's supposed to feel good all the time, but you have to be very much
honestly,
okay with the fact that
if
the
you are
bad shit is coming no matter what. Like you're gonna be good for 2-3 weeks, you're gonna have a bad 2 weeks. Who knows?
yeah.
But life's always like it comes in seasons, you know.
And influencer life is stressful. Trust
Yeah.
me. Every influencer you will talk to, they'll tell you how stressful
Because
this
you
is.
have a community that's
yeah.
expecting
You
the
have
best
to
out
post.
of you.
You can't rest. If you go on a vacation and if you don't post for like 2 weeks, you're done, bro.
Yeah.
You're done. Everything is gone.
I've been done shit. I've been lagging on this podcast. It's been like weeks. You searched up the thing, right? You said I hadn't posted since what, August? That's
August
crazy.
22nd.
It feels good to be back though, man. I
Yeah.
really enjoy it. It's really me and my element.
The only thing about social media is like you have to be consistent. You have
Yeah.
to be consistent. You have to post quality content. That's it.
easy to do, hard to understand. I think a lot of people talk about consistency.
It's not that
but
easy. Consistency is not easy.
Yeah, it's just hard to do because there's always challenges every single day, right?
And if you're just starting, just focus on one platform. Don't focus on like everything. Like, oh, I want to do Instagram, TikTok. No, just start posting on TikTok. Let's say, make good content. Once you are confident that you know how to do these things, then expand.
Yeah.
Don't like start posting on all the platforms in the beginning. You'll get.
That's all I'm telling you, that I just started on the other platforms and there's opportunities there. So I wanted to just start like showcasing my stuff on there. But it takes time, guys. You just gotta get the hang of it, and then eventually
like,
everything makes sense.
Right now, there's like so many gurus on Twitter. And Twitter, everything.
Even on Snapchat. I've heard Snapchat's good too.
People are saying like, oh, you need a team, you need this, you need that. I have not a single person with me. I'm working all alone and I'm doing all this.
You're a one-man army?
I can't say that, but everything I did was my own. Like I have no help or nothing. I'm doing all my brand deals. I'm making my videos, editing, everything, thumbnails, everything. So you can do anything. I mean, if you have a team, that's an advantage. But for a regular person, for an average person, you can't hire a team, bro. It's expensive.
Oh yeah, especially in the beginning, like just started off by yourself. I mean, moving forward, let's say somebody isn't into that, but they want a better. I was just telling you, I need a new laptop. I need a new. Is it laptop, desktop? Like, what do you recommend? Because I'm kind of torn. Like, do I need a laptop or do I just need a tablet?
If you're
like,
fine with
if
you're fine with a stationary setup, then desktop for sure. And if you need something that's portable and you need something to carry with you, then a laptop for sure.
That's just so simple
mathematics.
Simple.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you want the best of the best, the Apple Studio is the best right now. It's expensive for sure. And it's an overkill for most of people, but it's good.
So what does that consist of, the Apple Studio?
So it comes with the M1 Ultra chip. That's like their high-end performance chip. You'll get that chip only in the studio setup, and that thing is crazy, bro.
So it's like fast and
it's
all
fast.
That
I mean, all my videos are in 4K, and file is usually like, so all my raw files are usually like 100 to 150 gigs, and it'll render the entire file in like a minute or two.
Wow.
Like a 10-minute video in like a minute or two.
I'm like there for
just
hours
click on share,
uploading stuff.
You just click on share and done.
Dang. That's wild.
It's wild.
Well, I mean, for sure, I need a better setup now, especially because I'm doing big files like the podcast and the audio and
if
stuff.
you have like you have 3 cameras right now, you need a desktop which is powerful. Even with like, if you have a MacBook Pro 16-inch with M1 Max, it's good too.
MacBook Pro,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, MacBook
I'm
Pro.
definitely gonna improve my setup though. I mean, I've been telling you, but I mean, overall, I'm just trying to be more consistent with
and
this.
honestly, I am more of like a Apple ecosystem guy, so I don't know much about Windows. I only use Apple products.
Yeah, so people are gonna ask like HP and
I
like some other ones.
have no clue about that. I have no clue.
I mean,
Windows,
is it cheaper or is it the same price?
Windows is cheaper.
Windows
Is cheaper. But honestly, like for my workflow, I think Apple is the best because I have all things Apple. So
right,
it syncs.
That's what I was gonna tell you, that I enjoy the fact that everything connects when you have Apple products.
And for me, this phone, I have this Google Pixel 7 Pro. The camera quality on this one.
He got 2 phones.
I have 3 actually, one in my car. so this phone is better than this in all things. Like I compared like night photos, videos, and everything. Videos are a little better on the iPhone, but everything else is same. And this phone is like $899. It's far cheaper than this one, right?
So it's a pretty solid phone.
It's a really good phone. Google Pixel 7 Pro, thumbs up, bro. It's a really good phone.
So you guys know.
Yeah, but the thing for me is Google Pixel doesn't have AirDrop. I need AirDrop because
dang.
when you shoot videos, you need something that's easy. I don't want to connect cables or anything.
Are your
right?
texts green on the? Oh, yeah, see, I can do that.
That's the thing.
That's a
There's
red flag if they
there's
send a texting green.
There's no SIM in this phone because I'm comparing I'm actually working on the camera video, so I'm comparing the cameras of these phones, and I'm keeping this. So after this podcast, I'm going to a park or somewhere where I'll shoot videos and photos.
Okay, so you're creating content after this. So see, we're really in the middle of a work day today. So let's jump into let's say, what can they find on your channel? Because of course I want them to check your stuff out.
So if you are watching, please follow me on TikTok. My TikTok is Tacky Tones. You can put out.
So are you doing Hindi or English?
English.
Okay, English.
So everything is English on Tacky Tones. So I have Tacky Tones YouTube, Tacky Tones Instagram, and Tacky Tones Facebook, and Tacky Tones TikTok. So I have 4 channels that I started just now, and I have good following already. And if you understand Hindi, then my channel is Happy Ozla and Happy Ozla Vlogs.
Okay, you guys saw it. So you say you just started uploading and you're already getting engagement, because I just started my Facebook. So is it the hashtags? Like, what do people have to do for their videos to be, I guess you can say trendy? Because I feel, is it the algorithm?
Honestly,
I don't know.
Every platform needs a different kind of approach right now. Because it used to be same back in the time, but now every platform have a different approach to get more views. That's what I feel. You have to watch a lot of videos and you have to be in touch. So my best thing is like go on Reddit or go on Twitter and follow some people who share these kind of advices, and you have to experiment. That's all. And TikTok and Instagram are trying to be the next YouTube. So they are focusing more on the SEO side, that search engine optimization. So what that does is, like, let's say you search on Google. So right now, YouTube is the second largest search engine right now in the world, right?
What's number one? Google?
Google, yeah. Google and YouTube is the same thing. So if you search something on Google, let's say, they'll send you to YouTube sometimes, right?
That,
yeah. So
you don't even get the website first. You just get the channel.
Yeah. So now TikTok is trying to replace that. And so right now, if you're posting a video, try to work on your SEO, try to put the keywords in your titles. Those are like searchable. So let's say people are going to search iPhone 14 camera, iPhone 14 price. These are the keywords. I'm just giving you an example. You're not going to do this, but try to find keywords that are searchable, and maybe you'll get.
So obviously your titles and your captions are important, right?
Yeah. On TikTok, Instagram, titles, hashtags, everything is important right now because they are working on their searchability. They are trying to make it better.
So what are some things coming, let's say, for platforms? I don't know, or what do you think is going to happen with TikTok and YouTube?
So right now,
because some people are getting discouraged on YouTube because obviously things are changing, you know? So
Yeah,
people that have been doing this for a long time, I mean, I feel like you got to adapt or you stay behind.
Oh, right? You have to adapt. You have to adapt. You have to change with time. And it's technology. It's changing every day. You can't like complain. You know, you have to learn and you have to adapt and make new type of videos. Because right now, so let's just start with YouTube, right? So back in the days, YouTube doesn't focus on like watch time or anything. They just focus on how many clicks you got, how many likes you got. But now YouTube is focusing more on like how much watch time you'll get, how long people are watching your videos. And if people are watching more than 50% of your video length, right, then they are sending it to more people and you'll get more views. And now YouTube is focusing, and if you want to grow on YouTube right now, longer form videos, you need to work on your thumbnail first of all, title, and then your video overall. And in the first 30 seconds, try to make a hook. In the first 5 seconds, you need to get a good hook. So that
for any video that you do,
right now,
the attention span, I feel like nowadays, is
because of TikTok and everything, and especially the teenagers, their attention span is like really low. So if you say something like really good, and if you show something with graphics that's like really attractive, they'll watch your video. And if it's in the first 5 seconds, you're like, hey, don't do this. Any YouTuber, anyone, if you start your video just by saying, hey, this is my name, please subscribe, don't do this. You are killing your channel. This is not a good.
See, this is why I need to just start more raw with the podcast, because I'm always, when I edit these or when I have my editor, I already know the podcast is good, but if it starts off too slow, by the time they get into like 5-6 minutes,
if you want,
I gotta say some catchy shit in the beginning.
Yeah, you have to. You can basically learn from.
Don't buy the iPhone 14. That's what I'm gonna
That
say.
works. That works.
Oh yeah, that would.
The video that I posted with the same line, it's got so many views in hundreds of thousands.
Yeah.
I don't remember the exact number, but it is. But and that's what all other people do. Like if you go and see Impulsive, that's like a famous, Logan Paul's
Logan
podcast.
Paul.
That's what they did. They just put like 20 seconds of like the most hyped scene from the podcast in the beginning,
Yeah,
and
see,
then they'll start.
that's what I'm learning too, because I have a lot of good videos in season 2, but the views don't translate. And honestly, I just care to put out good content, and I get the feedback for those that tune into the entire thing. But I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, you want your channel to be exposed to more people and for people to be more familiar with your brand. So it is important to kind of follow those trends.
Yeah, and in terms of like short videos, like TikTok kind of videos, all platforms are focusing more on short videos, and YouTube is introducing their monetization program just for shorts. So now you can, starting from January, you can place ads in your short videos on YouTube. And YouTube is the only platform that I think is going to be a good competitor to TikTok, because TikTok and YouTube are the good ones. Instagram is, I believe I don't like calling me, but I think Instagram is fading away.
Yeah.
Because why people started Instagram is like they try to post pictures. So, everyone was posting pictures. And now if you post pictures, they are going to bury your post. You are not going to find any engagement on your photos. So every platform nowadays is like post videos. If you're posting a reel right now, this is the best time to grow on Instagram. Just started posting.
I think I'm gonna just start on TikTok today. Like you just inspired me to just start on TikTok again. I feel like right now that I've been doing reels, I've been noticing though my reels are like okay right now. So I've heard that Instagram's changing recently, and I'm starting to notice it on the video. So it's still getting 20,000 views around there, but
people are getting bored of Instagram. I believe people are spending more time on YouTube Shorts or TikTok. Not many people. I mean, statistically, if you go and check the numbers, I think more people are on TikTok and YouTube, not on Instagram.
Right.
Because people use Instagram for pictures. Now there's no pictures.
Yeah, it's almost like you're just scrolling.
It's just like videos all the time. And sometimes you don't want to watch videos, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes you need something refreshing. There is a new platform too for pictures. I forgot the name, but all the big like photographers are posting that. I forgot the name.
Okay, so it's a new platform.
There's a new platform, yeah.
Okay. Well, like I said, I think I'm going to start on TikTok and just see what it is that I post on there. But, man, I mean, it's always a challenge, right? But it's just for us that we've been doing it. It's always like, okay, got to start on something new. But, it's important to see and to have it in the back of your mind, like, okay, this is the approach I should do for this video.
Yeah. What? Sorry?
The approach of the video, like just catching their attention in the first 3 to 5 seconds. All that stuff is important.
It's really important, and everything is changing. Like every other month, there is a new algorithm or new changes, and you have to adapt to that, and you have to learn. And because if you are doing it alone, then it's a stressful thing, because you have to make videos, you have to talk to brands because you want to make money in the same time, and you have to learn these things. So
that's actually how we met, guys. I wouldn't even say that in the beginning, but it was a brand deal that he got, and we met at this place, and we were basically reviewing a new electric car,
Faraday
and
Future.
We were there, we met, kind of kept in contact, and then we finally are here doing a podcast. So a lot of times too, the people that I bring, they're new guests to you guys, but it's people that I know somehow. So appreciate your time and coming and just even getting brand deals. How do you know the difference between a fake a fake like brand deal and a real one, and just explain to people like how to even get brand deals? Obviously you got to post, right? But
so there's like so many things. Once you start getting views and you have like a certain amount of subscribers, you can approach brands if you want, and brands will start approaching you.
So you can reach out too.
You can reach out. I started reaching out. So all the big brands I worked with, I reached out.
Oh wow! So you actually reached out.
I reached out
to their email, and
I reached. You have to create a media kit. You can learn on YouTube, or you can go to Canva, and they have a template. You basically need a good media kit, and that's
just
it. And a good pitch.
People.
Yeah, not a bunch of people. You need to find a particular person. Like let's say in YouTuber's case, we need someone from PR team. So you can go and search on Google. Let's say Apple. So if you go to Apple Newsroom, you'll open up any article, And in the bottom, they have like a PR section. They have contact numbers, contact names, and contact emails. So you
look for somebody in the PR area.
PR press contacts. Yeah.
Okay,
You
so
need someone
PR
in the press
guys, create a media kit. Canva's the app, right?
Yeah,
I have
Canva is
app.
that.
I need to
Canva
do
is
that
the
myself. I need
free
to do
app.
that myself.
Canva is the free app.
Okay. Yeah. So Canva's actually really good if you guys want to do, I believe,
Thumbnails.
yeah, thumbnails for YouTube, all
Yeah.
that good stuff. So that app, I do recommend. I had already recommended it to some people, but
Yeah, it's
download
free.
it. It's free. It's really good. You guys can get super creative, and like I said, templates are already available. You just
There's
kind
like-
of plug and play almost. You
Yeah,
just put the
there's like so
information.
many resources right now. Those are free and anyone can use it.
Right. So pretty much what you guys learned today is it's really not that hard to start. But
It's not hard.
There's a lot of resources out there for
The
you
main
guys.
thing is like the mindset. People are like stuck and they think like, oh, I'll start it next month. I'll do it when I learn this. And this is not the right way of starting something, I believe.
Yeah. So did you go through a few of those moments? Some dark moments in your
No.
journey of
Oh,
like
after
maybe
starting YouTube?
yeah, just
Oh,
I mean
a lot.
maybe were you not consistent at one point in time?
No, I
or-
was always consistent. Because this was my full-time thing from to 2017 till now, and I was always consistent. The only time I was not consistent was in 2019 because my uncle passed away, and I have to visit India back then. So for that, I think 10 to 20 days I was not consistent. After that, I'm pretty much
pretty
consistent.
consistent.
Yeah.
The thing with me, I always say is, we have, excuse me, just burp, but we have brands online, and then obviously those brands are on social media, and then we have our own social media, and then
Yeah.
we have these channels where we're trying to get the content out. So, I mean, I'm not excusing myself, but I'm like, damn, I mean, it's a lot, but
It's
I
a
feel like
lot.
we have. Especially as entrepreneurs, I think it's important to make certain days where you schedule them. Like today is content day. Today
Yeah,
we're
that's
working
what
on
I
this.
did. That's what I
Today
did.
we're working on this. So really, next thing you know, I mean, we never stop working, obviously, but
Yeah.
I mean, to me, I think what I was recently doing was just scheduling certain days for certain things, and you just accomplish more. I mean,
Yeah.
at the end, those small little things that you do, they count. At the
Yeah,
end of the day.
the one thing I did is like I deactivated all my personal accounts, so I don't have any personal Instagram, personal Facebook, anything like that.
I've never been a fan of that.
No,
Like,
I
just have
never-
one damn thing, you know?
I don't have, so all I have is like my professional accounts, and I don't follow anyone. Because if I started following anyone, then I start going.
You start getting like distracted and
Yeah,
stuff.
no,
Yeah, so
it's nothing.
I have the podcast. I have so many profiles on Instagram. Like I have the podcast one, I have my personal one, but
Yeah.
I mean,
I
I feel
only-
like my personal one is the bigger one, so I
Yeah.
focus on that, and then that's just the outlet to the other ones,
Yeah. It all depends person to person. In my scenario, I have like 2 Instagram, one for English channel, one for Hindi channel. That's it. For Instagram.
So how's your you're talking about India. So how was it your experience there, and then also like let's say the culture, the Indian culture,
it's entirely different.
the
bro. This-
food people love, or
I miss
they
the
love the
food.
food. You know,
I miss the food.
so what's the traditional dish you recommend to somebody that's interested in having Indian food?
India is big, bro. So every part of India have their own dish. So
Okay.
from where I'm from Punjab. So we have like in Punjabi, in like Indian language, we say makki di roti sarson da saag. Basically, it's like a corn flour and what do you call sarson? I don't know.
My editor is in India actually,
Yeah,
so,
so-
he's gonna probably know
Yeah,
what you
maybe-
just said, because
maybe-
it blew
maybe he'll
past
do-
me.
Yeah, so we basically eat like a lot of breads, a lot of like curries.
The
and
naan
stuff.
bread.
The naan bread. Not naan bread is like fancy. We like rotis. That's
Okay.
basically like tortilla.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
a
the
tortilla.
naan bread's fire though. So I think I
Yeah.
had it was something with curry. It's probably chicken curry, the rice and the naan, and it was fire, guys. You guys gotta try it. But it's spicy, right? Like
Yeah, it's spicy.
That's
It's
that's the
spicy.
thing about Mexicans too, that we eat
Yeah.
spicy. So I guess there's similarities there.
There is
Um,
a lot of similarities.
A lot of
honestly.
spices though, right?
Yeah, a lot of spices, and the culture is almost the same in because in Mexico, I don't know much about Mexicans, so I don't want to be in trouble. But the thing I notice is like you guys trying to live with your families, right? And we live with with our families, but
Well, they
that's-
basically hold you in the household as
Yeah.
long as they can.
Yeah,
It's just like a
that's-
thing,
yeah,
I think
that's
in the U.S., like let's say an American family or maybe another
Once you're
race,
18,
they
yeah.
like get the hell out of my house,
yeah. In Indian
And,
family, no.
yeah, they want you to stay there
Yeah,
until you're
stay there,
older,
stay
or
there.
as long as you want, right?
Yeah.
That's the similarities, but
But kids wants to move out, but they don't want to send you out.
you know what's funny? One of my he's probably gonna watch this, but one of my clients, he's Indian, and he's from Punjabi too.
Yeah, you
I
told
believe.
me about last time.
But he told me that that's why he likes Latinas because everything's the same except certain things
Yeah.
about the Indian girls. Let's say that he was like, okay, maybe
Indian
I want
girls
to
are
explore.
conservative.
Yeah,
Not, but honestly, now it's not. It's changing.
it's changing because
It's
of
changing.
everything, right?
Yeah, globalization.
I think just social media in general has changed a lot
Trust
of
me.
things. You know.
I met a lot of people. They have like misconceptions about India, and once they visit India, they're like, "Fuck, this is fancy."
Yeah. So it's
People
very.
think like it's poverty and everything. This not.
So it's bougie.
fancy. It's bougie. If you have money, it's the place you want to be.
Have you been in Dubai?
Yeah, I've been.
You recommend going because I feel like that's probably the place I would.
I don't like the weather, but everything else is good.
So the World Cup this year, I don't know if you're into soccer, but it's gonna be in Abu Dhabi.
Abu
So
Dhabi.
is that right there?
Yeah, it's right there. It's like an hour drive.
Our drive. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be pretty lit. I'm sure.
Yeah.
For like
Abu
what, like
Dhabi. So Abu Dhabi, this Sharjah, these are all like interconnected. These are part of UAE. That's like a country. Dubai is like a city.
okay, so Dubai's a city within that, but that shit it was nothing before, right?
Yeah, it's like they built it everything in like last 20 years. And
So
now
it's pretty modern,
Tourism. It's really modern, and you'll see a lot of Lamborghinis and Ferraris for
Yeah,
sure.
I heard like the taxis are
No,
exotics.
If you pay that kind of money, then
So it's like a Uber X
Yeah.
kind of thing. Okay.
yeah. But it is fancy. Dubai is fancy. Dubai is fancy. Abu Dhabi is. I never been to Abu Dhabi, but I've been to their airport for the layover.
Okay.
It was fancy.
was
They,
fancy.
their architecture, bro. That's
It's
the
super
thing
futuristic.
you want. Not futuristic. It's like cultural. I mean, you'll go there and you'll definitely know that I'm in an Arab country.
Mm.
And you know, the countries with like some kind of religious, tradition, it's always better. I think that's what I feel because they have like rules and something. Because in over here, it's like you don't.
Well, there's so many different cultures and so
Yeah.
many. It's very diverse here.
It's
is what
very
I'm trying to
diverse.
say. So
But honestly, I love being here
compared.
compared to anywhere else. I love being here.
Yeah, so you were
Been to
telling
so
me
many
too
places.
that the other channel too that you have, the vlog channel,
Yeah.
that one's not so much tech, but it's your lifestyle of
Yeah.
India compared to the US,
Compared
right?
to
And
the
that's why
US.
a lot of people are intrigued of like,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
how is life over there compared to here?
Yeah, that's what it is.
And what do
So
they say?
I
What
was
do they
the-
say when you show them how it is here?
Man, some people try to fight me. Some people try to, they want to be here and they'll ask all kind of crazy questions. Hey, can you sponsor me? Can you do this? Can you do that?
Yeah.
And
That's
now I try to ignore them. That's what I did. But
what
I
you
was
have to do,
the
yeah.
so I was the first one. I was the first Indian guy who started a Hindi channel worldwide, where I showcase American things. I was the first one.
Okay.
And my first video that went viral was like homeless in America, because people think in India like everyone in America, most people, not like everyone, but I'll say 70 to 80% of people in India, they think all Americans are rich.
Right.
And
That's
when-
any country though. Even you go to Mexico, everybody thinks you're rich.
yeah. So so I got a lot of questions like, oh, maybe you'll get this, you'll get. And one day I got frustrated. I just pick up my iPhone. At that time, I have a iPhone 10. There's no mic, nothing. I just go and shoot like random video, and that video went viral, bro. All the publications published it. It got like 8-10 million views now.
Wow, damn, that's a lot.
So
Shit.
I posted on my tech channel first, because there was no vlog channel at that time. So there was my tech channel. So I posted that video on my tech channel. That video went viral. I got so many subscribers, views, and everything. And I got death threats by Indians who are living in America, because they are saying I was exposing. Because
Really?
every time they go to India, they'll boast and show like, oh, I'm rich. I have this car. I have that, and I showcase that this is not truth. People don't have money here. People are struggling. There are people who have money, right? It's like everywhere. It's like Mexico. It's like India. People who have money, they have crazy money. But there are people who are like middle class, who are lower middle class, right? So I showcased that kind of side, and people started threatening me. I got so many death threats in the beginning. Yeah, even if still you go to that video, you'll find the comments.
That's wild. I mean,
Yeah.
like you said, it comes with that.
And
though, right?
and most because in India, bro, it's just like one thing. If you say bad thing about someone like a political party, they'll try to ban your channel or anything like that. So they think the same thing happens here. So when I post that video, a lot of comments were like, "Hey, you are going to jail for sure. They are coming. Their police is coming to catch you." And I was like, "What the fuck,
You
this is a
probably
free
got-
country, right?
yeah,
I
yeah.
can speak whatever I want. So that's what I did. So I posted that video on my tech channel. That video blew up, got so many views. And then I started, because then my audience was mixed. Some are there on my channel to watch tech videos, and some of there for like the vlog. So I said, I'm going to start another channel. I posted the same video on another channel. It got even more views, right?
Yeah.
And then I posted a video because I was out of ideas, and I was like, let's just post a video about a bus, because I was about to catch a bus. I was like, let's just make a video. I just made a video. Oh, this
Like
is
a bus ride?
Yeah, bus ride. So this is a bus station. I was in the Orange Line, one on the Van Nuys and Seppelwood, I believe, right? So I was there. I filmed the bus station, and I showcased the bus. So you can press this button, bus will stop, this and that. In India, we don't have that.
So they were like, wow.
Oh, they're like, wow, what the fuck? And I was like, you see the time, it's 5 minutes. At exact 5 minutes, bus will be here. I'm like, what the fuck?
That they show up on time.
That's not going to happen. And that video got crazy. Let me check.
I mean, it's like perspective too, because I think a lot of people, sometimes you don't think these things exist, or
No.
maybe like, oh, it's probably the same everywhere. I recently went to Europe and I was noticing differences there. And
Oh, yeah, I
how
know that.
outdated some of the stuff is. Some stuff is
Yeah.
better.
So
I mean, yeah,
so
a lot
the
of stuff.
homeless video got 8.6 million views. The bus video got 6 million views. And then I posted one video last year in January where I took a ride from Van Nuys to Santa Barbara. That video went viral, crazy viral, 17 million views.
17 million. Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of views though.
And you know the crazy thing is, like, everyone in India, I believe, like watched that video. So I met my cousin's wife, and she was like, I know you, I've seen you somewhere. I was like, I never. You
Oh,
know,
so it
and
was
like,
his new
oh, I
wife.
watched your video, and I was like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
everyone, like,
Yeah.
everywhere I go, people meet, and I'm like, oh, you are happy, right? You are happy, Ojla. I was
So
like,
if you
"Yes."
went to India right now, you would be pretty recognized anywhere you go for the most part.
So I'll tell you one crazy story. I was in India in March this year, and there's like I was at a restaurant, and there was like 3 huge guys. You know the bouncers you
Yeah,
see
the
outside the
bouncers,
club.
yeah.
They're like huge. They're like 6'2", maybe
Bodyguard.
taller than you, and they're like this huge. And I was eating, and they were like constantly looking at me like this. I was like, why are they looking at me? Because I'm like a pretty small guy. I'm not like huge, and I don't know anyone, right? So I go to the counter to pay, and they all like, you know,
They surrounded you?
they surrounded me, and they're like, "Are you happy, Ojla?" I was like, for first 5 seconds, I was like, "What?" They're like, "Tu happy, Ojla?" In Indian language, that, "Are you happy, Ojla?" I was like, "Yes, yes, yes, I'm." Oh, can we take a picture? I was like, thank God they're not.
You're like, damn, they're about
And
these
then-
were the guys that were harassing me in the comments.
Yeah, and then I went to this a 5-star hotel to stay. It was in my city, so I was there. The reception guy was like really nice, and he gave me a free upgrade to a suite. I was like, that's cool. I got a free upgrade, and then I posted a story that I'm in the city. If you want to meet, you can basically come here and we'll meet, right? Because there are so many people. And then the guy was like, hey, bro, thanks to me. I was like, why? And he was like, I'm the reception guy. I gave you a free upgrade. I was like, what the fuck? And then I go and I meet him, and he told me like, oh, I'm watching your videos from last 3 years. So that thing happened.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
It's always good to see the support
Yeah.
of how, like, you know, you connect with your audience and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's
And
cool
most
to see.
people, you know, sometimes even it happens with me too. Sometimes people recognize you, but they don't approach you because they think, oh, maybe he's arrogant, or maybe
That happens a lot in the world.
it happens. And sometimes I'll say 60% of influencers are dickheads.
There is that too. We're not going to deny and say that some people aren't like that.
They are. I know some people, I try to approach them, and they're like, what's your name? I was like, Happy. Nice seeing you, buddy. Take care. Bye-bye. I was like, what's going on? So, but you can approach, right? You can
Yeah.
approach me or him, and we'll talk.
Yeah, it will be
nicely.
cool.
Yeah.
I was gonna say too. You did put the Wall of Fame signature there in the wall last time, so let them know what you wrote back there, because typically I have every guest. If you guys are new to the the channel, you
just
guys,
put
you guys made it
stay
this far in the video.
consistent.
Stay consistent. I mean, he's been saying
That's
it the
my
whole thing
motto.
with
Stay
his
consistent.
signature. But just to end it, what's next for you? And then I think you told me you had some news for me. I don't know what you're.
Oh,
saying.
the TikTok thing.
Oh, okay,
my
so that's the
TikTok
news.
video.
Okay, okay.
In
Oh,
the
so
past
you-
1 week, I got like so many views.
So you started something. We both started new stuff after we spoke, and that's why it's
Yeah.
important to be around, like,
Yeah.
you know, like you said too, just being around people that push you to grow, and
Yeah.
not being the biggest person in the room. All that kind of stuff is important.
Yeah.
It's really a mindset.
You
and
need
of course, it's
you
important.
need to be in like a positive mindset, people. if you want to grow on YouTube, try to be friends with YouTubers. Maybe even if they have like 1,000 views, but they have passion, you'll get good things out of it.
Oh yeah.
But if you are going to hang out with people who are like, let's say they are doing 9 to 5 and you want to be YouTube, they are going to
Disagree
say
with
bad.
you.
Yeah. And that's not good for you. And anytime you feel like discouraged or like low in your life, just go out and talk to more people. I believe that helps.
Yeah, definitely just talk about the problem. A lot of people hold that in.
Yeah, don't do that.
And you know, I mean, I think our mind is our worst enemy.
Yeah.
And I feel like
We
like I
overthink,
told
I
you guys,
believe.
yeah. I mean, you're always gonna have. I mean, I want to say, let's say, just imagine you're in a car, right? You're always gonna have the advocate for the things you want to do, and you're gonna have that bad voice in your head. They're always gonna be in the car. There's no way that you're gonna get rid of the bad voice, but you guys got to listen more to the good side of things and the one who's actually pushing you to go after what you guys want, because a lot of the times we let that voice take control and then it holds us back from doing what we want to do. So, I mean, those things just start to create that positive momentum, and then things just become a lot more attainable because you're in a good mental space. So I always encourage people to just, you know, like I said, surround yourself around good people. I mean, look, this is a big network here. Bringing you on, and then obviously providing these guys with a lot of knowledge today. More videos in English, hopefully. So then that way, you know.
I'm planning. So I already shot like 2 videos that I'm going to start posting on YouTube. The longer form videos from November 1, and short videos are coming every day. 2 videos every day on
2
Instagram,
videos a
TikTok.
day. That's why I need to be on shit, cause
Yeah.
I need to start seeing.
So
you
I
know,
reserve days, bro.
Yeah.
So I shot like a bunch of videos on Saturday. Sunday is my editing day, and then I schedule it.
schedule it. Yeah, that's
You
the best
use
way.
app called Buffer. It's free.
Buffer.
Buffer. Yeah, it's free, and you can basically schedule the post.
See, I think you've been holding now because you didn't tell me this last time. So I'm writing down the notes.
I just remember I have like so
that's
many
an
things
editing
going.
app.
No, you edit everything. You just post there, and it'll post on your behalf on your.
Okay, so it's like a scheduling app.
It's a schedule.
Scheduling app. Yeah, I have that for Instagram of some of the brands. So we schedule, like, we have a lot of content and we schedule the content and then you upload. So that's smart. Been on that. So thank you for coming though. Appreciate all your advice. I took some myself, which is my favorite part about doing these podcasts because I learn as well.
Thanks for having me.
Best of luck to you. Keep growing. Kill it on TikTok. I mean, you're at 10,000 followers. By the time that we look back at this in a year, who knows?
Man, it's
Probably
scary.
millions. You know?
It's scary.
And then you're gonna end up walking around pretty soon with a bodyguard like the one that
Oh my
you
God.
thought. No, I'm kidding.
Hopefully,
but-
hopefully.
yeah, but I'll catch you guys next time. Drop a comment on the video. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, share this. And it was a pleasure being back on the podcast. Again, I'm gonna put it onto myself to be more consistent. But like I said, leave a comment. Let me know what you guys learned today. What was your favorite part of the video? I'll see you guys next time. You already know what it is.
Bye-bye. Peace.